What's up, people? Afro Blade Master here for some more Pokemon Crystal. Okay, so it's been a little while, and I discovered a thing. Okay, so according to my Pokegear, it's Tuesday, 5:24 p.m. And I set this to the day I started recording. And while it is a Tuesday, it's currently 9:08 p.m. So yeah, I'm gonna have to leave this on in order to get things at other times. Well, this is an emulator after all. Oh, I also got rid of the inputs, so you don't see those anymore. Anyway, last time we got here to Violet City, and we caught a Growlithe. It took a lot. It didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. Only knows Bite and Roar, so I'm gonna have to train it up a lot. We also traded a Bellsprout for this Onix, which I'm going to use for this first gym, but not after that. We still have our starter Chikorita. And right now we have a Pidgey, which I'm still thinking about using, might not. I don't know. And this Pokemon is just here, because why not? And this time, we're going into Sprout Tower. And I'm getting a phone call. I keep waiting for him to. I keep wanting him to do the top percentage one, but I haven't got it yet. Okay, so this place is loaded with trainers. However, they're all surprisingly weak. Also, I am probably going to hit cancel a bunch of times by mistake, because I have been playing Dark Souls on the Switch a ton. Like, it's been out for like 4 days, and I'm currently on Orlando, which I haven't actually been to before, so yay. But anyway, not here to talk about Dark Souls, here to talk about Pokemon. Okay, so I'm going to be trying for 20-minute episodes, which really reminds me I should actually have a timer. I mean, like, I do have a timer on my computer, but I don't want to use that. So, well, I'm basically just mashing A because it's a Bellsprout. Let's see if I have a timer on my phone. I do have a timer. Also, well, stopwatch would be better. You know, I'll just start that now. Actually, you know what? I'll use it starting next episode. Growlithe grew to level 6. Okay, so this this place probably won't be great for Onix because it's rock type, and the only moves Bellsprout actually knows are like Vine Whip and Growth. Luckily, these Bellsprout are pathetically weak, so it should be fine. Yeah, this is the place where you grind up early game. Like, this is basically to bump up your Pokemon for that first gym. Make sure everyone's all nice and leveled. Tackle! Oh wow, that did a lot more damage than I thought it would. Let's go, Chikorita. Wow, that did a shit ton. Also, I apologize if I seem a little bit out of it today. Like, my anxiety was fairly high earlier, and like I've calmed down, but it's still like there a little bit, just like a little bit though, so it's not that big of a deal. But it still might be enough to kind of throw me off, so I make less sense than usual and pause a lot more, which is annoying to me. Probably only gonna record 2 episodes this time. Normally, I normally record for about 2 hours, because I've noticed any longer than that, that's when I start to burn out a little bit. But so far, that shouldn't happen. I've been recording for about 6.5 minutes. At least looking at my time, like the timestamp of my audio recording, and looking at what I have written down for, oh hey, this is when you actually started recording. Yeah, I keep a piece of paper in front of me where I write down the start time, end time, and all my cuts on the timeline. You know, just to make editing a little bit easier. Also, I apologize. I know the first 2 episodes were slightly out of sync. I will try to make that better in this one. But I noticed it after I basically edited everything else, so I'd have to essentially re-edit everything. And honestly, at that point, I was just like a little bit exhausted. Plus, I also had to get ready for D&D. Which reminds me, I actually have to DM tomorrow. Huh. Alright, I forgot you were out front. Oh, well, I guess I'll do the switch-in method of training for now. Yeah. My nose is itchy. But yeah, like I think I should probably cut out all these battles, to be perfectly honest. Like after this one, because I have completely forgot, but like with the exception of like one dude. Oh, 2 dudes, like one normal trainer and one of like that's kind of the quote unquote boss of this quote unquote dungeon. They all just have Bellsprout. That's and I'm finding little rubber bands like freaking everywhere. Like I have a bunch of them inside a little Pokeball, like that I basically use as hair ties for my beard. And I dropped it earlier, so now like the little rubber bands are everywhere, and like half of them are clear, so they're freaking impossible to see. Growlithe reached level 7, but he did not learn a new move. Balls. It's a Pokemon statue. Okay. Since when did Bellsprout look freaking distinguished? Okay, so there are 3 battles up here. I'm going to cut them. I'm going to cut them all out. So I shall see you guys in a second. Okay, so not cutting out this guy because this is the guy who has a hoot hoot, and we have not seen that Pokemon yet. But of course, he's gonna start out with freaking Bellsprout. Okay, so I'll get into hoot hoot when we get to it, but I kind of want to talk about okay, I must be out of it. I just completely forgot what I was going to talk about. Jeez, I am really off my game. I remember when I used to do this all the time. I'd just ramble for the most part, but at least I always had something to freaking talk about. But hey, it got a Chikorita into yellow health. So that's something. As in during the cut, I did use a couple potions to heal everyone up because I didn't want to walk all the way back out of the building. Because I am lazy. And because I'm going to have to anyway, because there's a little trick you can do to get some items that I will show you. Soon-ish. Chikorita grew to level 10! Here it is, Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot is... It's not a bad Pokemon, actually. It's basically Pidgey, but it learns Hypnosis. Now let's actually switch to Rocky, so Rocky can actually get some combat in. Because I need Rocky to learn a rock move. That's how we're going to win the gym. I don't think I've ever actually used a Hoot Hoot. Okay, that move. It basically makes it so normal and fighting type moves can hit ghost type Pokemon. It's a useful move if nothing but situational, but when you're fighting against the AI, it basically just gives you a free hit. But yeah, like I don't think I've ever actually used Hoot Hoot in its evolved form, Noctowl. I think I held onto one so like I could use Hypnosis. But that's one of the first Pokemon that you get that you can only catch during a certain time of the day. You can only catch Hoot Hoot at night. Or in this version, if you use a move we get later in a specific way, you can encounter them during the day and you'll actually have an advantage on catching them. Wasn't sure what I was checking there, but... Oh, alright. I always forget there are random encounters in here. Because you never run into them. Like, the random encounter, the encounter rate is actually really low. Yes, this is also a place where at night you can actually get a ghost Pokemon like really early on. As I said, it's only at night, and it's like I think a 10% chance to run into one. So you're gonna have to grind an awful lot. You're gonna have to like run around for like an age and a half. Rat, what's caught? Wait, did I already have one? Oh, cutscene. It's Silver. You are indeed skilled as a You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here is your HM. But let me say this: you should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are tools of war. Ah, yes. My freaking... I both love and hate the trope of like I'm glad they only did this with like the first couple trainers. Like the first couple rivals. I'm not exactly sure if they did this in the other, like how much they did this in other games. But I do kind of enjoy the fact that, like, I do kind of like the fact that they don't have the jerk rival anymore. Cause like it's kind of dumb because odds are you beat them every single time you fight them. So them calling you weak is entirely unjustified. Which, you know, I get it. When you're 10, it sounds badass. Like, yeah, like when you're freaking 10, you don't even notice that. Okay, wow, I just noticed. It looks like the top of Bellsprout is cut off a little bit. Like on the capture, at least. And it might actually be. But no, it's not. It just looks like that because of the capture screen. If it is cut off at all, it's like half a pixel. I'm amazed I actually noticed that. But then again, it's stuff like this that annoy me personally, so it's no wonder it's no wonder I didn't I noticed it. But yeah, it's like so I haven't really been commentating over this because it's literally the exact same battle we just had like 8 times, except for he has like one more Pokemon and they're a higher level. Huzzah! Free tackle! Let's see. Man, I really should like come up with a little list of topics to talk about while I'm playing. Because in situations like this, like there's no I can't really talk about the strategy because like none of my Pokemon have really any good moves, so it's just mashing the A button. Just tackling over and over again, chipping away. Little by little. Ooh, a crit. That's always nice. I believe... Okay, so... A little bit of numbers. I believe criticals are 2 times damage of your whatever your damage was going to be. And it also ignores status changes. So, like... It ignores defense increases. So, like, if they buffed up their defense, like, 18 times, yeah, like, critical hits don't care about that. Excuse me. Okay, I feel I can make a really dated joke with Vine Whip. But the moment I thought of it, I was annoyed at myself, so I'm not going to. Also, there appears to be something stuck in my throat. Ugh. Block. Okay, so in the remakes, he has his own unique sprite. But in this one, they just use the same monk sprite. And now for Flash. One of the most useless moves in the game. Youngster Joey? Oh, he wants to battle. You know, I think I will actually do this. Okay, so if you remember earlier, like right here, they gave us an escape rope. I'm not going to be using the escape rope. What, you can catch them during the day? Or did it tick over to night? Because 6 o'clock is night. Oh, shit. Can I hit him with tackle? No, I can't. Well, let's hope Razor Leaf doesn't kill it, because I want to catch this Ghastly. Razor Leaf. Wata! Nah, I killed him. Well, anyway, Ghastly is a bog standard. Well, Ghastly itself is your standard ghost type. Nothing too special about it. And wow, this is just me already go freaking through the roof. And I'll finish explaining Ghastly with this encounter. Its evolved forms are way better, especially its fully evolved form Gengar. But you need to trade in order to get Gengar. So if you have a buddy to trade with, I would highly recommend getting Gengar. It's really good. The entire family is poison ghost type, so you know, that's pretty good. Well, I think I'll try to catch this Ghastly again. I was about to say I think I'll cut it because we're actually a bit over. I'm used to recording for much longer. I'm not going to lie. I'm used to recording much longer episodes. I'm not going to lie. So after this, after this battle, and it put me to sleep. This does not want me to freaking. Yeah, doesn't want me to finish. Alright, well, I shall cut it here and meet you guys back over at Route 30, to which we will battle Youngster Joey. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. This is Afro Blade Master. Cutting off. Logging off.